Hello friends, this video on Thermodynamics part 3 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Before watching this video, please make sure that you have watched part 1 and part 2. Start the thermodynamic chapter. The first basic concept in thermodynamics is the system and the surrounding. So what is system and what is surrounding? System is nothing but part of universe with observation is taking place. For example, if I have a test tube and in this test tube we are having some reactions, so this will be my system and anything apart is my universe. So since we should not take the whole universe, if you're doing the experiment in India, why to take a universe, in fact US also as part of universe, it doesn't make sense. So generally what we do, we take the room where we are performing the experiment as the universe. That's what we do. The room where we are performing the experiment, we take that as universe. But conventionally, the universe is nothing but system plus surrounding. Surrounding we generally take as the room where the experiment is happening, but technically the definition says the universe is the whole universe, that is minus the part of the universe where observation is taking place, maybe the test tube or maybe a beaker, right? So this will be the universe. And so, for example, in this case, there's a beaker, this becomes my system and the surroundings becomes surrounding. If you add these two, system and surrounding, that is my universe. Correct? So I have universe is nothing but system plus surrounding. So system is my place where I'm doing experiments. For example, in this case, in this beaker, in this test tube, in this also the flask, this becomes my system. The surrounding is the place where your room, anything other than system is surrounding. So technically it is the whole universe minus system, but we don't take the whole universe, we generally take the room where the experiment is happening. So surrounding is nothing but the room or the lab where you have the experiment going on. And there's a wall that separates the system from surrounding. You see, this is my system and this is my surrounding. So I'll show you the wall is in the red. So if you see in this case, this is my wall. Assuming that it is closed, so if you see, this is my wall that is separating my system. This is my system, the one I have put in the red, and the surrounding is this one. So there's a wall, and why we are explaining this wall, because they are different kind of wall, and this wall is called boundary. So we have different kind of wall, we have adiabatic wall, we'll explain all these walls, but the wall that separates system and surrounding called boundary. Correct? So I have universe that consists of system and the surrounding, and there's a wall that separates system from surrounding, and that wall is called boundary. So to cut the matter short, the universe has system and surrounding, and that is separated by, if you see like this, separated by something called wall. And there are different kinds of wall, we'll explain, and that wall is called boundary. There are various types of systems actually. We discussed system, we told that system plus surroundings will be universe, but the different types of systems which we use for the chemical experiments. The first is the open system, and the good example is the test tube, which is not closed. In this case, if you see in test tube, what you observe is the heat can also be transferred, because if you heat with some burner, this gets heated up. That means from the external world, see this is my surrounding. So from surrounding, heat can be transferred. Also the materials which we have, for example, there's a vapors here, it goes out. So the matter also is transferred, and the heat is also transferred, heat over. Correct? This kind of system is called open system, where your heat or work can also be transferred and the matter can also be transferred. The second type of system is the closed system. The good example is the same test tube with a closed lid. In this case, if you see, even if there's a vapor here, it will come back, it won't transfer. So the matter won't be transferred to the surrounding, but if you heat it from a Bunsen burner or something, it will get heated up. So the energy, the heat can be transferred, but not the matter. This kind of system is called closed system. And the third type of system is called isolated system. If you see, you must have seen some flask in the house which keeps things warm, which has some thermocol kind of stuff here. So in this case, if you see, even if you heat from here, the heat won't be transferred because it's an isolated wall. It's an adiabatic wall actually. This kind of system where neither heat can be transferred nor energy can be transferred. Whatever heat it has, energy it has, or whatever matter it has, it will be here in this only because it's closed. And heat also, it will be here only. It won't be transferred. So such kind of system is called isolated system where neither matter nor energy can be transferred to the surrounding. Correct? So we have three systems: open system where you transfer the heat also from surrounding, and also the matter. There is a transfer of heat and matter between system and surrounding. So in this case, there is a transfer of heat between system and surrounding. This is my system and this is my surrounding. This is also my system and surrounding. Here also this is my system and this is my surrounding. So there is a transfer of energy between system and surrounding, but the matter is not transferred. Here neither matter nor energy will be transferred between system and surrounding. So there are three different kind of systems we deal with. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.